So it seems like we have a little bit of an update to the whole Ironmouse getting banned situation. Now, if you don't know, obviously this has been a pretty big thing in the VTuber space as Ironmouse, as it suggests, got banned over on a subreddit, which is obviously called r/Ironmouse, her own subreddit, which is this one here, right? And essentially, she got banned for whatever reason. She went and talked about it on stream, called out the moderator, and there is only one moderator who is actually on this, which is, this person called SE Valentine, who is up here, right? And it seems like they've been on a little bit of a tirade in terms of, power and whatever, banning Ironmouse and some of her moderators for a very, very vague reason. Now, in the last video, we went through this post, which was put out by SE Valentine a couple of days ago, essentially saying that, hey, I'm not going to go too much into sharing it because there's private stuff that might stir drama and, something that happened during X time frame. Again, they were extremely vague at exactly why they had banned Ironmouse, which just doesn't help at all in terms of proving that, innocence. Obviously, they did say in this message that, they would talk to Ironmouse and kind of explain the situation and stuff, but it doesn't help for a lot of the people who obviously have been interacting with the r/Ironmouse subreddit, seeing this kind of stuff happening, right? Because, again, I think everybody deserves an answer as to exactly why they have done this, because again, you're trying to uphold the kind of, status of the server, right? And how professional you can be with it. It's not really going to help you if you keep things vague and don't really rectify this and actually kind of explain where you were coming from when this happened, because again, people will just leave, and that is a big reason as to why the Ironmouse official subreddit is now up as well. I'm unsure on exactly when it was made, but I did see a post from someone saying this was made by some of the moderators that got kicked out, and essentially, this is actually fully run by, I'm pretty sure Ironmouse is a moderator on this server and or subreddit, sorry. And so again, she has actual control over it with her moderators, which obviously is the better way to go about it. And I think a lot of people, if you have been interacting on the old Ironmouse subreddit and you don't really feel comfortable, go over to the official one, because obviously it's run by Mouse herself and her moderators, which obviously is good. But again, obviously some people are still very confused at exactly what has happened. But it does seem like in the past couple of days, Ironmouse has actually been banned. They say, hey, heads up. They have been unbanned, posted the response in Spanish, here's a translation, said, once again, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. Ironmouse and the rest of the moderating team have already been unbanned, which, is pretty crazy. And obviously said, I just wanted to get this word out here, as I had not realized earlier because of the language barrier. It doesn't solve what happened, but it's a start, which 100% is true, right? It still doesn't explain the weird kind of behavior that this person has been exhibiting, especially considering the fact that they do partake and have a lot of power in a lot of different servers, not just the Ironmouse server, many other VTuber servers, including, I'm pretty sure, r/VTubers here, but also other places like Hime Hajime, I think Filion and things like that, and a lot of them where they are the sole moderator as well, right? Not just multiple moderators, and they're included in it. A lot of them, they are literally the sole moderator, and are at risk of going off the deep end again and doing something like they did, right? And obviously, they said it's been done for a couple of hours now. I'm sorry. While some of the comments are 100% valid criticism and are being approved, other ones are just hateful, troll to the point they have to be removed by filters or manually. What I did wasn't directly because of Mouse. It stemmed from earlier behavior by the manager and the admin in the private Discord channel, which again, I think we kind of assumed that this was due to some complication with moderators or something within Ironmouse's channel or Discord or whatever, which obviously led them to being angry at Ironmouse or something, which I think is crazy. Obviously, they said it's nothing to do with her directly, but again, they did still end up banning Mouse from the kind of subreddit, right? And again, I think it's just crazy. It feels like, to me, it's someone that wants attention from Ironmouse, right? I don't think this is someone who is genuinely trying to rectify something that has went wrong. It feels like, obviously, they're trying to just kind of get the attention of Ironmouse, kind of get the attention of the moderators, and just kind of make a scene, right? Despite being the moderator for one of the, Reddits. But then, again, you can go on to looking at this as well. Oh, sorry, this one. A lot of the messages in the replies as well have also been kind of going after them, saying, are my comments deleted or hidden? Seeing so many comments on posts, but only 5 are visible. That a whole lot of nothing, and this read like you're trying to gain attention from Mouse herself. which, yeah, obviously people saying, there's been a lot of Spanish as well, kind of doing this as well, saying, I'm not going to lie, I didn't quite understand you, bro. Do you want help writing a better comment? Also, explain it to me in Spanish so I can understand you now. Said, so are you seriously throwing a fit? Seriously, get off the internet. So 44 comments and only like 5 in the thread. Never a good look for the mod. So yeah, it seems like a lot of the comments were being like disapproved or whatever, and people aren't able to get their actual opinion out about the situation, which I do think is pretty crazy. That just makes yourself look even worse. Like, I can't lie, if you do that kind of stuff, you're just going to make yourself look worse. There is no benefit to you removing comments like this, especially to a response. Again, if you're removing hateful comments and things from regular posts and whatever, sure, that's totally fine and I can understand that. But again, it seems like you're just removing any kind of comment that is negative towards you, and yeah, that can be a little bit of a like not very good. It doesn't look very good for the person, right? They said, if you were my friend, I'd tell you that you're tripping, man, and it's embarrassing. You alone created the situation, and you alone can do the right thing and end it. It seems like you are spiraling over the belief that you were slighted years ago, and I promise it's never that deep. You are not owed a conversation to talk anything out, and in all likelihood, you won't ever get one. That's okay. Truth is, the way you handled this was neither reasonable nor respectful. Your actions were unprofessional, and any confidence or trust people had in you to manage a community like this has been lost. You have 2 paths forwards. One, you can save face and take responsibility by unbanning Ironmouse and her staff, which they did do. Said you can, or 2, you can dig your heels in, and everyone else will move on without you, and your reputation will be tarnished as that one weird Reddit mod who banned Ironmouse in from her own subreddit. With option 1, eventually people will forget and forgive, and this subreddit could potentially be integrated with the new official one, and the door would still be open to you to become a positive member of the community. The same goes for the other communities that you moderate, which, yeah, obviously they're saying, like, hey, you still have time to kind of make it better. You don't need to kind of do this. And yeah, as you can see here, this official Ironmouse subreddit was created 2 years ago. So again, it's a more recent subreddit, which I think Ironmouse is trying to push a little bit more, because again, it does have like more official moderators and stuff who are going to be kind of active on there, rather than one person who seems to be a little bit immature, right? I think they seem a little bit immature and unable to kind of conduct themselves in a professional way, which obviously provides a pretty bad kind of look for their subreddit and for Ironmouse in general, right? Because again, not only does this look bad for the moderator, but it kind of looks bad for Ironmouse because obviously she's trusted them with the subreddit, and now they've gone and done this behind her back. Again, obviously that is not great, and yeah, I can understand why people won't be happy. Obviously, we were saying Mouse and the moderation team were originally moved from the subreddit in 2023 to 2024 during a period where VShojo related communities experienced hostile takeovers. In response, we removed the individual responsible from all platforms and established this new subreddit to move forwards in a more stable environment. However, for reasons that remain unclear, they issued bans against all of us over the weekend, which prompted the current discussion. For those who wish to continue supporting Mouse, we encourage you to use the official subreddit we manage here. We also ask that no one contacts or harasses the owner of the fan-run subreddit. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. And obviously, yeah, so not sure if I'm reading this right, but it sounds like they sound very entitled, like they only banned her, so they would message them. Classic Reddit mods, I guess. They said, yep, 100% gives the impression of a parasocial loser. And obviously, yeah, they'll be saying, hopefully the mods can use this to at least know why this guy did it. I made sure to screenshot a link. I don't want to see Mousy sad or her mods treated poorly, which again, you know, obviously they say, I hope they can find out and explain the reason behind this. But again, even this message, this response that they've given hasn't been good enough to kind of actually explain what has really gone on here. They just kind of are extremely vague about it and don't really go into too much. So again, it's a pretty terrible response. And well, it seems like, yeah, SE Valentine, they're just kind of posting other stuff, right? They're just going and doing other things, which I think is pretty interesting. They literally posted an NSFW cosplay there. I know exactly what creator that is, but again, obviously it seems like they've just gone back to doing that instead of taking accountability for everything that has gone on and kind of explaining their situation a little bit further, right? But again, I did think that's pretty crazy, and I just kind of wanted to cover it because, again, it's a full update on exactly what has happened. So if you guys do want to, you know, have a subreddit for Ironmouse or whatever to kind of join the official one, which is called r/Ironmouse official. That will be the one that you go to rather than Ironmouse, because again, it seems like that isn't exactly the best place to be at the moment, and obviously it is fan run instead of run by the moderators of Ironmouse, and Ironmouse is also an owner of it as well. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.